Yes.
Hi, welcome. Welcome, Linda.
Nice to have invited me.
Yeah, so awesome. We met a couple of years ago. Our paths crossed, but we've never had a soul-to-soul conversation like this one.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
Yeah. So, this is such an awesome opportunity to do that, because I would really love to hear your story and, who on earth is Linda, who you are in this expression, this human expression this time around. And I know that you work in a psychiatric hospital.
Yes.
And you also have your own practice in healing and working with the Jin Shin Jyutsu. So you're very diverse in the things that you do.
Yes.
So I'm wondering, is there like a common essence in the different things that you do that come together as one, like as an expression of who you are and what you are doing here? Or is it different?
There is a common thing, and that's very beautiful. That's the human being.
Yes.
And, for me in psychiatry, I worked there for 25 years now, almost next year, 25 years. And I learned so much, and to put the human being as who they are in the middle, so you can reach them by heart. That's for me the most beautiful thing. And that's that you can do this in psychiatry, and you can do this in your practice. It's a central theme that's always coming back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what I hear you saying is that, in anything you do, in the work that you do, so the human being is the person, the individual is central, and seeing them, treating them, as
with a lot of respect.
Yeah, as who they are.
Yes, and in psychiatry, I work at the closed. How do you call it?
Yeah.
Psychiatry.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of very different people from all kinds of. Yes, they come from everywhere, and with a lot of teams and illnesses. So always have the respect and the love and the openness in connecting. That's very beautiful. Yes.
Yeah, it does. I can feel it when you share about it. I can also feel by the way you share about it that what it's like to be respected in that way. It's almost like this feeling of, oh, like I can just be myself, as I am, with all my stuff and weirdness and the so-called better and lesser parts. You're not going to try and change me. I'm okay like this, like it feels like that. It's funny.
And all those years I learned a lot, and especially in the last years I sense this change.
Okay.
That's in how you deal with them, how you connect with them, and that definitely has to do with the more light in me. So I very with my consciousness, I try to plant these light seeds in them by little things, and I can see it. I can see it in them, in their reactions. So that's very great. And in those 25 years, I several times thought I quit my job because I worked then in Germany, near the border. I lived near the border in the south of the Netherlands, and then work all the time, a full job in my own practice. But it's also a part of my soul mission to work there And that's that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes, I have the greatest job. I always have. Yes. Yeah.
So it's interesting you say that you notice that you well, when we talk about you with the patients, you know, in the closed psychiatric ward or whatever, or the people that you work with in your practice, you say that you feel that you are connecting more with them from on a higher consciousness level, since you've become more light or lighter. And are you say that the seeds of light that you feel that you are implanting, does that have to do with like them being able to see themselves for who they really are, like you are seeing them, or what's that about?
Yeah, I think it's both ways, because they see it in me. They see the light in me. They literally say, "You give light. Your hair gives light." That comes to mind again with the light, with the hair that lights. So they can see something in me. But because I have that highest respect for everyone, I think I'm much more open to let come in what comes. What comes. So it's okay, and I'm very quiet in my reactions. So because there is a lot of turbulence in psychiatry, so it's very busy and loud, and so so it's from both sides a reaction. Yes. Yeah. And I think that the Jin Shin Jyutsu, because I am in my practice a Jin Shin Jyutsu practitioner.
Yes.
And this Jin Shin Jyutsu, it came in my life for about 16 or 17 years. And that opens doors where you don't know that there doors are. And I think the ascension where we are in now, so both the Jin Shin Jyutsu and the ascension, they create a lot of opportunities for me in psychiatry. So it's a web. It's so beautiful. I can I can literally act in psychiatry what I learned about myself and what Jin Shin Jyutsu learns me.
Yeah. So the doors that open, it's like it's about your energetic systems, right? The Jin Shin Jyutsu, is that correct? Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So are you saying that because what it's opened within you, or by practicing the work as well with others, that it makes you perceive your life in a different way, or your other work in a different way? Like how does it exactly flow together?
I think by mind and by controlling, by let the things come as they come, live in the moment.
Like this. Yeah.
There are several things that have impact on it, but it's difficult for me to say now. But you are in the moment, and all is all right. It's okay, and make the best of the moments, and especially in psychiatry, because it's a very harsh situation.
Yeah, I understand what you mean now. You're like the key elements of what the Jin Shin Jyutsu teaches you or opens you up to, like you said, living in the present moment, making the best of the moment, realizing like how many possibilities there are, that those kind of that wisdom kind of flows through.
Yes, definitely. Yes,
into the other areas of life, whereas you have that same kind of attitude or way of being. It becomes a way of life and not just something you do in your job, right?
Yes, it's definitely the highest wisdom by the creator that comes in. And that's literally the Jin Shin Jyutsu.
That's for you, when those doorways open, that your experience is that, you know, that absolute wisdom can
Yes,
flow
because
through you.
when you translate these words, Jin Shin Jyutsu, because they are Japanese, but yeah, sometimes they say Jin Shin Jyutsu is a Japanese healing art, but that isn't true. Because if you translate these words, Jin Shin Jyutsu, it's the healing art given by the creator to the mankind. So Jin Shin Jyutsu is in all of us. Yeah. But as we have forgotten all the things we came from, we also have forgotten the Jin Shin Jyutsu in us.
I hear what you're saying. So you're saying that the words aren't really just representing a method. It's actually the meaning of it is that we all have this healing power within us that we can access, that we can unlock and actually put to use, you know, the God-given healing abilities, basically.
That God gives us these healing art in us. So I think now it's the time to remember this and to activate it in us, because it's in us. And that's wonderful.
It is wonderful.
Yeah.
It is wonderful because that means, you know, the more we find ways to remember our self-healing, self-regenerating, self-renewing abilities, you know, I mean, healing ourselves, you know, basically allowing blocks, emotional blocks or stagnant energy to clear even before it gets the chance to crystallize into a physical symptom or whatever, you know, because
manifest in the body. Yes.
Yeah, doesn't get the chance, you know, that's awesome. Beautiful.
And so very beautiful in the ancient Jyutsu is that all you can do by yourself. You don't need a practitioner, because that's what the creator, of course, wants, that you can be your own healer. And the beautiful thing is that all the energy flows in your body, you can harmonize by your own hands. So the health is in your hands.
Yeah, that's what I remember reading that about Jin Shin Jyutsu. Health is in your hands.
The health is in your hands.
Well, I've always kind of seen the hands as being an extension of the heart. You know, I don't know if that's true or how you would say it or translate it, but kind of for me, it's like my heart has these this extension, it's kind of like healing with the heart energy, with love, you know, with it's kind of the way I've always seen the hands and the heart kind of connected.
Yes.
Beautiful. So Linda, I've heard you say a lot of beautiful things, a lot of beautiful messages, especially the word, you know, respect, respecting others, accepting others also, you know, as they are. That feels very powerful. If there were to be another message that you as Linda, in this human form, the divine being that you are in this moment, if there was something else, a message, a gift, a blessing that you would like to share, what might that be?
Yes. My blessing would be that all people will and would be unite. So I think the vision, it's not the way. So to unite and to connect, to lay all the soul connections together. That's I think the only way out of this awkward situation.
Rather awkward.
Yes.
Yeah. And I suppose, you know, like I'm hearing you say, you know, unites and everything. And I think that what you mentioned earlier about respect, yeah, that plays a part.
Yes.
It plays a part, yeah. Because it's easy to respect people who have the same vision or beliefs or ideas as us. You know, sometimes people, I feel connected to you, you know, but it's because we're on the same vibe, or even people say, oh, I respect you because yes, you know, I feel the same way, you know, I admire what you're doing. But what if you don't admire what someone's doing? And what if you don't agree? And what if you're on a different vibe and you don't feel connection? Can we still be connected? Can we still respect each other without those conditions? You know, that's.
And I think I learned that in psychiatry over those 24 and a half years now, because all the people are so different with other, they did evil things and they did crazy things, and but then they are completely different as I am, but then have to respect, and they are respecting me. And sometimes that a man from 2 meters 20 by, and I with my 165. So, but there is they respect me also. Yeah. So when I ask them something, they listen to me, and they do that. So it's yeah. And I learned a lot about all the different people. So
yes.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah.
And I think in the next time it will be yeah, it will help me. Yeah,
for sure that's been an enriching, valuable experience, to like in such an extreme way, you know, from so close, the different personalities and ways of being, and how different minds as well. You know, I think that you have like in your face how different minds work. I mean, you can have minds that kind of work the same and still notice, oh well, you know, we have different personalities and different things we like, we don't like. But now you're confronted with wiring maybe of brains that of people that are completely different, you know, which is a different story. Yeah, it's wonderful. And it's wonderful, Linda, that you are there doing that work in that field, you know, being conscious as you are, and the energy work that you're doing, and, you know, bringing those elements of universal wisdom, you know, into this field of work.
Yeah, not only universal wisdom, also universal love, universal strength, and that's also a beautiful combination.
Yes.
There are situations that I could feel it, so that I have to be there to bring some light in those dark rooms and dark psychiatry. To bring in this divine strength or divine light and divine love. With small things.
Yeah, like you said, the small little light seeds, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
But these small seeds, they grow.
Awesome.
And that's
thank you so much for sharing your light and what your passion is, and how you see others, and the respect and love that you treat others with. Thank you for sharing that with me. And well, with anyone who watches this or doesn't watch it, you know, by sharing this and by the connection that we have in this moment, it's already, you know, out there. And thank you so much for doing this with me.
Thank you for inviting me.
And
I hope to see you soon again.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Sending you lots of love.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye. Bye, sweetie.